Welcome to this overview of continuing education requirements for pharmacy technicians. First, let's review the hourly requirement. Pharmacy technicians need at least 20 hours of approved CE in order to renew a regular active registration. There are some exceptions if you're in your initial renewal period, but this is probably the most likely scenario for most pharmacy technicians. Now let's look at specific subject requirements within those 20 hours. There's one specific CE subject requirement that needs to be met along with a training course for a total of 2 specific subjects. As you can see, Texas pharmacy laws or rules is still a required topic, and there's now a human trafficking prevention training requirement, which was mandated by the Texas legislature in 2019. So as these requirements become a bit more complex, we recognize it can start to be a lot to remember. So we've put together single-page summaries of this information that you can download or just reference on our website, whichever is easier. Here's a single-page summary for a regular renewal period, which again is going to be applicable to most pharmacy technicians. And here's a single-page summary for pharmacy technicians in their initial renewal period. You can see that newly registered technicians are exempt from most CE requirements in the initial renewal period, but will need to meet the legislatively mandated human trafficking prevention training requirement. Now let's look a bit more closely at each requirement. Hopefully the Texas pharmacy laws or rules requirement looks familiar. There has been no change here in recent years, so you still just need 1 hour per renewal period. As far as approved courses go, any course that is considered an approved program type as outlined by Board Rule 297.8 and that is clearly focused on the subject of Texas pharmacy laws and/or rules could be counted. And you can also find this information on our website at the link at the bottom of this screen. Now, the Human Trafficking Prevention Training course is a bit different from all the other CE you've been required to complete in the past. It's legislatively mandated, and it's unique in that the approving body for the course is the Texas Health and Human Services Commission, or Texas HHSC. It's required for renewals received after August 31st, 2020 and before September 1st, 2022. So as of this recording, it is a current requirement for renewal. Approved courses can be found on Texas HHSC's website, which you can navigate to from our TSBP FAQ page noted at the bottom of the slide. We have lots of information on our FAQ page regarding the specifics of this requirement and whether or not it may also be counted towards your renewal hours, so we encourage everyone to read through that information before continuing on to Texas HHSC's Human Trafficking Prevention Training page. And that just about wraps up our review of the pharmacy technician CE requirements. We want to leave you with some resources to explore and learn a bit more about the CE requirements. So we've listed the pharmacy technician CE FAQ page first here. This page will allow you to access all the information discussed in this video and a whole lot more, so it's definitely worth reading through. There are also direct links listed here for the single-page summaries of the CE requirements for both regular renewal and initial renewal. And if you're curious about the sterile compounding certification or the CE required to maintain that certification, you can also take a look at the PDF listed at the bottom. As always, you can also find all the links and resources discussed on our website at www.pharmacy.texas.gov and just click on Continuing Education. Thank you again for watching.